Now, from today, I will be starting the explanation of lesson number 1 of class 8 science. The heading of the chapter is crop production and management. So, students, you all know that for the survival of every living organism, food is very much essential. Besides this, two other things are also there which are very much required or which are very necessary for the survival of all the living organisms, whether plants, animals, or human beings. What are the other two things which are necessary for the survival of every living organism? That is, water and oxygen is also very much essential for the survival of every living organism. But in this chapter, we will be mainly discussing about the importance of the food as well as the various agricultural practices which are performed by the farmers while he is cultivating the crop plants in the field. So now let us start with the today's topic for explanation is crops and its types and the agricultural practices. Now, first of all, students, it is very much essential that you know some of the terms like agriculture. So, what is agriculture? Agriculture is the practice of raising and cultivating the land and growing plants over it. So, how you will define the term agriculture? You can define the term agriculture as the practice of cultivating the land and growing plants over it. The word agriculture has come from the Latin word that is agricultura. Here agri means field and cultura means cultivation. And the peoples who are involved in the cultivation of the crop plants and grow the plants on the field, they are called as farmers. So what are the farmers? Farmers are those persons who are involved in cultivating the land and growing plants over it. Now we will start with the main topic, that is what are crops. So when the same species of plants or same type of plants are grown on very large scale in an area or a region, then it is called as the crop. So if anybody asks you what are crops, then you will say that is the same group of plants which are grown on very large scale in an area is called as crop. And for the cultivation of these crops, few climatic conditions are very much essential, about which the farmer should know. That is, the first climatic condition, and these climatic conditions, they are responsible for the variation in the growing of or cultivation of the crops of different types in different regions. So first climatic condition is the temperature. Second is amount of rainfall, how much amount of rainfall is taking place in that region. Then third important thing, that is about the humidity, how much moisture is present in the atmosphere of that place or region where the farmer wants to cultivate the crops. Besides these three climatic conditions, one more thing is there which is also responsible for variation in the growing of different types of crops in different regions of our country, and that is variation in the season. The season also plays very vital role in cultivation of the crops of different types in different regions of our country. Now in our country, the crops are mainly broadly divided into two categories. First is the kharif crop and second are the rabi crops. So first I will explain you what are kharif crops. So kharif crops are those type of crops which are cultivated mainly in the rainy season. And what are the months during which these kharif crops are grown or cultivated by the farmers? That is between the June to September. June to September is the perfect time for cultivation of the Kharif type of crop during the rainy season. Now, third important thing which you should know about the Kharif type of crop, that is the examples. Which type of plants we keep in the category of Kharif type of crop, that is rice is there, maize is there, soya bean, groundnut and cotton. These are some of the examples of Kharif type of crop. Now I will explain you about the Rabi type of crop. This Rabi type of crop is mainly cultivated in the winter season between the month of October to March. So first important thing about the Rabi crop is that the Rabi crop is cultivated in the winter season. And between which months? Between the month of October to March. Third important thing about the Rabi crop which I would like to tell you, that are the examples. Wheat, oat, barley, mustard, pea and gram. These are some of the examples of Rabi type of crop. So students, you have to learn all these points related with the Kharif and the Rabi type of crop, because sometimes in the test or in the examination it is asked, that question is asked, you can say that write the difference between the Rabi crop and the Kharif type of crop. Then you will write all these points which I have just now explained you. Now students, we come on to the second topic of today's class, that is the agricultural practices. So what do you mean by agricultural practices? Agricultural practices are those activities, you all know that during the cultivation of the crop plants, farmer has to perform many activities. So many activities or the processes which the farmer performs during the cultivation of the crop plants, that is what is called as the agricultural practices. So name of some first type of agricultural practice which the farmer has to do before cultivation of the crop plant, that is the preparation of the soil. So what do you mean by preparation of soil? So preparation of soil refers to the process of refers to the to one agricultural technique during which processing of the soil is done before sowing the seeds. And what are the various activities which the farmer performs during the preparation of soil? That is the turning and loosening of the soil. So the preparation of the soil includes turning and loosening of the soil, as well as breaking of large lumps of soil into fine soil particles. Now, what are the various agricultural implements or tools which are used by the farmer during the process of preparation of the soil? That is the name of some of them I am telling you. That is like the plow is there, then cultivator is there, hoe and leveler. So these are the various agricultural tools which are used by the farmer during the preparation of the soil. Now the last thing which is very important related with this agricultural practice of preparation of soil is what are the advantages of this preparation of soil, why it is necessary. So the advantage of the preparation of the soil is that it helps in the proper aeration of the soil. Aeration word here means circulation of the air between the soil particles. So this is the first advantage, that it makes the soil properly aerated. Second important thing is that the